Mike Jones.
BBN Jack Froze. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. First thing I'm gonna say is this morning, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Last night, I got like 2 hours of sleep at most, maybe 2.5. I don't know. I'm stretching it. I was exhausted. I just couldn't do the show this morning. I was way too tired and hungry all at the same time, so it just was not working out for us. So we just had to end the show early. That's one. Then I slept the whole day because I was exhausted. So we here now. A couple of things I want to say. This show, Young Thug. I would love for people. I know nobody's coming up here to talk to me about it. I would love for people to come up here and talk to me about it. Young Thug. Now, the only reason why we're talking about this tonight is I have a propensity to bring up topics that I've said before anybody else. And then somebody else says that has qualifications backing up the points that I was making. So that's why we're talking about this tonight. Wait, it's also in the algorithm. So it was a good thing to talk about. So that's why we're talking about that tonight. With that being said, there's a couple of things I want to mention first. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo, Memphis artist, female rapper. She was one of the first. She's some people consider her the queen of Memphis. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. She passed away at 43, I believe. They're saying it had something to do. I don't care what it had anything to do with. I want to stop. I think that we need to stop, especially when somebody passes away, and unless we think that there might be some chicane, some like funny business going on. I think that we should stop telling people exactly why people passed away. But I'm going to tell you that they're saying that it has something to do with drugs. And I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to go into anymore. With that also being said, a couple of things I want to say. They have a new law in New York City. Bear with me. They have a new law in New York City. You want to know what this law says? Anybody under the age of 12 basically cannot be charged with crimes unless it's like murder or something like that. Now, the thing I want to say about this, and I want to be clear about this, they are setting people up. They're setting everyone up because we all know that the big people get the little people to do the crimes. So now you're telling me that when the big people go get the little kids, the little people to go do these crimes, that nobody is going to be held accountable. There's going to be no accountability. Now you could literally go send a child to go robbing the stores in it, but you could literally go send a child to go commit crimes and tell that child you won't be charged, and you won't. So I don't know how I feel about this. I would like to know what you guys think about this. Put it in the comment section. Give me 1 second. I don't know how I feel about this. What up, Rue? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones? How you doing tonight? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm just being honest with you. Let's see how it plays out. I don't even know why this is a thing. Like, are you just trying to close down? Put it like this. We have so many kids in with juvenile facilities. And right now we have a problem with there's a 16-year-old just recently shot, I think, a 12-year-old. I don't know if the 12-year-old passed away or not, but recently just shot a 12-year-old. So the point in which I'm trying to make is we have a problem. I don't think telling people that we're not going to go after certain people is going to help the issue that we have in the streets currently. I wanted to bring up one more thing before I get to Young Thug. One more thing before I get to Young Thug. One more thing I want to bring up. Can't recall at the moment. Give me 1 second. Let me just make sure I didn't earmark it for myself. I don't see it. All right, so let's get to it. An attorney comes out. An attorney says the same thing that I've been telling you guys. Listen. The attorney comes out and the attorney says, and I need y'all to pay attention to me for a couple of different reasons, but not for nothing. The main reason is this. God dang it. I don't only do YouTube to make a living. I don't only do YouTube to make a living. You see these conversations that we have on YouTube about not committing crimes and shit like this? These are conversations that I have in the street. These are conversations that I have with people. I don't only, just so we can be clear, do this because I'm trying to make a living. I do this because this is who I am. I'm consistently trying to tell people, don't commit crimes because you're going to get caught. The chances of you getting away with the crime is so much smaller than the chances of you actually getting caught. You're going to get caught more times than not. Now, do y'all remember? And I'm going to point out a couple of things, and then we're going to get to the thing. I'm going to bring up some graphics also. Do y'all remember when I told you, when all of this stuff first started happening, I told you, I said, look, I'm going to tell you what the problem is. They want Thug. They don't want nobody else. I said this around the same time that Fannie Willis said this. I don't know if I heard her say it, then I repeated it, or if I told y'all this. But I believe I was already saying this, just so we can be clear. They want Thug. I've been telling y'all this since the beginning. They don't care about nobody else. That's why they're giving everybody deals. Now listen, an attorney said, if Thug gets caught for one of the murders, even one of the murders, he's going to get 30. The judge has already said he's only giving out maxes. The judge said this when the other two dudes was like, they don't want to take the deal. The judge let them know right off the rip. Everybody that gets found guilty here, I'm giving them the max. Thug gets found guilty for one murder, he gets the max. That's 30. If Thug gets found to be part of the RICO, he gets another 20. Let's bring up some graphics real quick. What the heck, yo? Whoa. Thank you for. I like hip hop. Why they say that page is bad? Oh shoot, they saying hip hop DX page is bad. Malicious sources. Wow. Word. There's no community reviews. You think they bullshitting? I'm gonna go. I think they're bullshitting. Blocked. I can't even go in there. Shout out to Norton. All right, so I can't even go in there. I can't even go show y'all. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else real quick. Give me 1 second. What the heck, yo? Maybe if somebody else, anybody else wrong about it? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to rephrase this real quick. Should I write attorney? Okay, so those are the only guys that reported on it so far, pretty much it seems. All right, so I'm not gonna keep looking. Obviously, that's the only page we could go to. My internet is saying it's not gonna allow me to go to malicious content. So I'm gonna tell you verbatim. Pardon me, not verbatim. I'm gonna tell you from here. All right, so I want to be clear about a couple of things. They already got 2 bodies on him already. You do know that, right? They have the dude. Pardon me. They already have an attempt murder on him twice. And besides the 2 attempt murders, they're trying to put Big Nut on him. So just so we could be clear, that's life for him right there. He's not coming home. Now, in addition to all of that, every single person who pleaded guilty is taking the stand. Stop believing the lies. Also, Whack 100 just recently came out and said that YFN Lucci is going to take the stand. I told y'all from the rip, before all of this shit was going down, when YF Lucci life was in danger. Remember when they went after YFN Lucci? And I said, yo, I'm pretty sure they told YFN Lucci that he had to help them if he wanted them to keep them safe in prison. Because YFN Lucci was asking for a transfer and everything. Remember? Whack 100 said YFN Lucci is supposed to testify. I don't know about if it's the truth or not. Y'all already know how I feel about Whack 100 lies. You already know how I feel about him. 1 minute he say some shit and he hitting the nail on the head, and then the next minute this dude is in the space and beyond. Space and beyond. Space and beyond. Also, I want to just say something to everybody. If you got anybody out there that did something wrong to you and they're trying to tell you that they forgive you, you need to get even further away from that person. I'm just going to say this real quick. If you got anybody out there that did you wrong and then they're saying, I forgive you, get further away from that person. Copy? Never look back, never turn back. That person means all of the worst for you. just so we can be clear. Also, starting next week, I might put it so only green team could comment. We're going to go to only green team soon. All right? We don't get enough donations in here for me to just let every old willy-nilly come in here and fuck my show up. So I'm going to start having it probably by next week or next couple of days that only green team is going to be able to comment. Because don't nobody talk anyway, so it don't matter. So I'm putting it to only green team for right now. Only green team. Well, if you're not green team, you can't talk in here. There's no reason to be here. You can't talk. Boom. That solves one of my problems. If you want to talk in here, you got to be green team. I don't want to deal with this. Most people don't talk anyway. Y'all just here to chill with me and hear what I got to say. So most of y'all, it don't matter. If you want to talk, you're going to have to do a drop and a comment, or you're going to have to join the green team. Let's get back to the show. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I don't get enough support for me to be dealing with this. Anyway. Young Thug. Just look. I just want to be clear about this. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I want this to be as clear and concise and precise as possible. Listen. Young Thug is going to do life. He's not coming home. So there's a female rapper that put up something, and she put it up in, of course, Gunna is, whatever. And she was trying to show support to Gunna. And she is, her affiliation is with some of Gunna's affiliations. And I just want to say this real quick. If you are being protective or defensive of somebody who's protective of somebody who is in your family, you get all the passes. If you a Crip nigga and you out here being protective of another Crip, you get all the passes. If you a Blood and you out here being protective of a Blood, you get all the passes because it's understandable. You understand? Especially in the beginning of a situation when people don't know everything that happened. Now, once again, when Gunna's deal first came out, we was given the impression that he wasn't snitching and he didn't have to snitch. That's the impression that we were given. So the people who believe that it wasn't snitching, or the people who believe that, I'm here with you. What I'm saying is, for everybody who's a real street nigga, for all of you dudes that run around and don't talk about nothing but snitching. Oh, this guy snitching, that guy snitching, I never snitch. For all of you guys that do that, you can't say that Gunna ain't snitching. You get me? That's the point I was trying to make this morning. So if I upset anybody, I did not mean to. My point was, we have a lot of people out here who claim to be this, they claim to be that, they're none of these things. And they're leading our youth in the wrong direction. These rappers is out here so busy talking about don't snitch, but they not telling you don't commit the crime. These rappers is out here telling you don't snitch, but they not telling you to go make sure that the people who support you is doing well. I don't want to say family because I don't believe in that. I believe in the people that support you. You support them. I don't believe in you support family because most of y'all should already know there's a lot of family out there that don't mean no good for you. None at all. So with that being said, oh, and for everybody who can't comment, you could just join the green team. It costs $5. The reason why I have it like that is I don't want all of these weirdos in my chat fucking my chat up. So if you want to talk, and most people don't anyway, so I don't think this is an issue. But if you want to talk, just join the green team. This is not me trying to get money out of you. This is me saying that I don't want my chat looking crazy with people in here trying to talk crazy to me. All right? And it's a specific thing that people are saying. It's not all of the shit. It's not the trolling in general. It's a specific thing that people are saying that I don't want to see. I got to wait for a whole nigga to die. You understand what I'm saying? I got to wait for this person to pass away so I don't have to hear this no more. You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of fucked up to say, but I don't want to see it. And I'd rather prefer the person pass away than me keep seeing it. And it's effed up, but I'm just telling you how I feel. Stop being out here being supportive of people that'll shoot you in the back when they got... That person will kill me if they got the opportunity. So how many people they got snitching on Young Thug so far? Let's go look it up real quick. Especially, y'all don't really be talking anyway, so this is not a big deal. If anybody is leaving because you can't chat, you could just join the green team. Most people don't talk anyway. That took plea deals. So the other day, we had the 8th individual take a plea deal. You do understand, every single charge that those guys is pleading out to, Young Thug is about to get caught up in. Why they're not letting these guys plead out to a charge that they can't go after Young Thug for. Do you get it? Any of the charges that they can't tie to Young Thug, they're dropping them shits. Remember they had the one dude, and let's see what he got to say. Do y'all hear this? I don't think y'all can hear it, so it don't matter. Oh, you can't even tell me if you can hear it or not. I probably can't hear it. She ain't saying nothing. We gonna read it. Here you go. 2 alleged YSL gang members in the sweeping RICO case rejected plea deals in court Thursday, while an 8th associate accepted. Now, I want to say something real quick. Do y'all remember before this court thing happened, we heard 3 niggas was gonna snitch? Y'all remember that? They was like 3 more guys is gonna take the stands. Y'all remember that? They was like 3 more guys is gonna cop out. And then when they went to court, only one of them copped out and the other 2 dudes didn't. That's this. Per the Law and Crime Network, 2 men named in the RICO indictment. I'll highlight it. 2 men named in the RICO indictment denied to take plea deals, much to the surprise of the judge in the case. Tinquarius Nard Minda, God dang it, and Durante Bebe rejected deals on Thursday, which would have allowed them to be released from prison. These 2 expected to stand trial along Young Thug and 11 others, with Nard facing maximum of 50 years. And these dudes are all going to jail forever. I want y'all to understand, they was going to give them a plea deal and allow for these guys to go home immediately and all of this shit get wiped clean off their slate. I'm going to say something. I'm against snitching because I'm against doing the crime in the first place. Stop doing the crime. I'm against snitching. But I promise you, if I hear somebody cop out to a deal where you committed a crime that you could possibly get life in prison, but they wanted another dude so bad that they was going to just throw that crime out the window, and then you took that deal, I don't know how I'm going to look at you bad. I don't know how to look at you. You snitched, but you went and did a crime that you're going to get life for. That's what you exchanged. I don't know how to feel about that. Rule, don't nobody see them. Dr. Jones says, I think jury selection is started on the 5th or the 6th. I think it is supposed to start on the 5th or the 6th. Let's check. 5th or the 6th. Let's check. We right here. We can check, right? I got a screen open that I need to do. We can check. We see what jury selection is. I'll just keep this one. We see what jury selection is. Remember, they started out with 28 people. Now they got 14. I think 5 or 6 of them don't got attorneys, though. Prosecution expected to call 300 witnesses to the stand when the trial begins. Jury selection. RICO case begins next week, Fulton County, where 13 other defendants will stand trial. As the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reports, the original indictment named 28 defendants, including rapper Young Thug, real name Jeffrey Williams, and gunner, real name Sergio Kitchen. However, 8 have taken plea deals, with 6 others will stand trial at another time because they don't got attorneys yet. More than 300 witnesses are expected. Previously reported. They're going to tell us jury selection? Young Thug, yada yada. We just looking for jury selection. Yada yada yada. Jury selection. Should I go into the right damn thing? This ain't saying shit about jury selection. Just says next week. I ain't gonna jury selection. But you might be right. It might be the 4th or the 5th. I think it's the 4th or the 5th. I mean the 5th or the 6th. I thought it was the 4th. So it could be the 5th or the 6th. I thought it was the 4th, but it can be the 5th or the 6th. I don't know. Because they could always change it. You know what I'm saying? They could have been like, it's going to be the 4th, and then something happened, and they like, you know what? It's going to be the 5th or the 6th. They could always change it. Stuff like that. Final days of the hearing before YSL featured featuring rap rap superstar Young Thug, nearly 24 co-defendants, yada yada. 7 defendants took pleas, yada yada. Co-defendants courtroom. Jury selection. The final days of jury selections begin on January 4th. And we just 1 day off. Same thing. No difference. This is the same thing. It's no difference. January 4th. It's no difference. What the heck is going on with this screen? All right, y'all about to get kicked for 1 second. I gotta take my internet off of Wi-Fi. Y'all might get kicked for a moment. I gotta take my internet off of Wi-Fi. Y'all might get kicked for a moment. I might have to take my internet off of Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second. All right, so I got that. Okay, it switched. All right, let me just turn Wi-Fi all the way off there. In fact, I'm just gonna leave both plugged in. All right. Yeah, I was getting an alert that there was a issue. I said that. Y'all couldn't see my screen this whole time? I didn't know y'all couldn't see my screen this whole time. But right here it says January 4th. But it's no different. January 4th, January 5th. It's gonna be a couple of days. They're gonna get it together. Also, there's no telling. They might push the date back, like I said before. Like you don't never know. They might just push the date back. Because we don't even know if these guys is all ready or prepared or whatever. They might push the date back. Nigga look concerned. I don't blame him. That's why I don't want to get involved in nothing. I don't want to get involved in nothing. Motherfuckers don't know how I feel. For the individuals that never had time taken away from them, then you don't know how I feel. Like, you know, I know y'all guys think y'all tough. Like, prison is a big deal. But I promise you, when you in jail, one day be feeling like 3 days sometimes. Like a whole week. Because you ain't doing shit. You got nothing to do. You're looking at the same walls, the same people doing the same things every single fucking day. With little tiny changes here and little tiny changes there. I don't know what to tell you. I was, just so you know, the little bit of time that I ever did in jail, I've never been in prison. The little bit of time I did in jail, I was actually pretty constructive. I'm fortunate because I'm smart and I was able to help some people. And you know, I sit around and read my Bible all day and I help people whenever they need certain assistance that I could. I really do know a lot about Lord. I probably know more about Lord than leader, to be honest with you. So let's get back to the Young Thug thing. Yeah, I'd rather just, if you want to chat in here, you have to, hold on, let me change this thing real quick. I'm going to change the banner so I don't have to keep repeating this. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that does that. Okay. You here for this? I didn't know it does that. This is I didn't know it does that. But nobody want to chat never anyway. So I wouldn't think somebody would leave because they can't talk. You understand what I'm saying? Because nobody never really want to talk except for like 3 or 4 people. I'll put this down there. The only people that's going to try to come up here and talk to me is the people that hate me. Mostly. Sometimes the rest of y'all might try to come up here and talk. But generally speaking, the only people that try to come up here and talk is the people that hate me. So we're going to put it up and see what happens. I actually have to go to I got to get back to playing our music. So I got to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Made a meal before the Richie, T no lacking, bitch, I'm sitchy, like my bitch is yellow bone, ass fat, yeah, I'm picky, I'm the type to hit a bitch from the back like she Ricky, get her hair done, just to get some top, now it's frizzy, when I'm done, I just bust all on her face, left her sticky, flood the whole hood with work, shit, now everybody busy, when I make it, whole hood coming, everybody with me, I'm the type to pop out with that stick, like you watching Disney, put 2 O's in both sides of his V, now he drizzy, I be deep down in my feelings, like who really rocking with me, yeah, my trap booming, bitch, I got more 3-5s than Griffies, yeah, them purse real, give it 5 minutes, you be itching, man, I hate these hoes, all of them some bougie broke bitches, living rich records, bitch, we some cutthroat niggas, wanna be the game, gotta catch a body, no snitching, when I caught that case, it was just me, no code of fitness, how I change up, been acting like I don't know niggas, switching lanes up, no this ain't that S550, switch my name up, yeah, but I'm the same old nigga, plain Jane's cool, yeah, but I like diamonds on my wrist, long live stack, still can't believe he independent, long live hat, niggas know he shot stacks, killer, that's that get back, every time we spend our ops block, they heard that shit clap, everybody kick like 4Ks, that's a Kit Kat, bitch, I dropped a mint on the grill, that's a Tic Tac, I be fresh as fuck, all designer, but it's mismatch, tap in, I'm taxing for the sauce, yeah, I got that, bitch, don't ask me what I'm smoking on, cause it's that iPad, bullet got no name, but them shits hitting who I shot at. Know his name ain't T.I., but we left that nigga top back. Got them all waiting for the tape, they like drop that. When I'm in the A, they know my shit, I gotta pop that. Thinking I can't fuck your bitch, nigga, boy, stop that. Yeah, bitch, I'm Bugatti, you getting dropped if you not that. 731, I'm on the north side, where we my back. Ops say they gon' slide, but they just talking like a podcast. Fuck that yapping, drop the low, we pull up where they drop that. Left a wet sign on they block, the way the game came through and mocked that.
Sorry about that. I'm busy doing something. We are going to only have members chat from now on. At no point and at no time are we going backwards on that. It's only going to be members only from now on. That's just what we're doing. I'm not doing the other thing no more. I'd rather just lose the people who don't want to become members. I'd rather that. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go do this. I gotta do this every show. Oh, shoot. So, let me not forget about this. So, I've been meaning to tell y'all something. Check this out. Check this out. So, I think I know what Tory was apologizing for. So, you know what Tory Lanez was apologizing to Meg Thee Stallion? I think I figured out what he was apologizing for. Now, mind you, did y'all see the video? Did y'all see what Meg Thee Stallion looked like? What I mean by that is, did y'all see what Meg Thee Stallion looked like when she was her injuries? Did y'all see Meg Thee Stallion injuries? Did y'all see them? So I'm saying all that to say this. In Meg Thee Stallion injury, I'm not Meg Thee Stallion, pardon me, Chelsea's injuries. So I'm saying that to say this. In Chelsea's, and I'm about to talk about Meg's injuries too, so mind you, hold on. I know how he broke the covenant. I know why he's in jail specifically. Like, as far as he does not have the protection of the Most High right now. I believe there is going to be a reversal of some kind. Don't get it confused. I believe that there is going to be a reversal of some kind. I do believe that he's going to be able to get out of this. I do think that there's going to be a appeal. I do believe that he's going to win his appeal. And the only reason why I believe that, just so we could be clear, is because these dudes were terrible. His lawyers, they were terrible. They were just terrible lawyers. Period. They were just terrible lawyers. So I believe he's going to get off, just so we can be clear. And that's the reason why I think he's going to get off. He's going to win an appeal. Now, after he wins the appeal, I don't know if he's going to be able to then beat the case. So this is why I think he got caught up and he in jail. Hold on. I'm going to tell you why he got caught up and he in jail. Check it. I'm going to tell you why he got caught up and he in jail. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you why he caught up in jail. I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on. I think he did beat those women up. The women did get beat up. I'm on board with that now. I'm on board with believing that those women got beat up. I don't think he shot nobody, but I'm going to tell you what I think happened. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I think happened. Hold on. This is what I think happened. You know how they saying that the girl ran to the car to get the gun? You know how they saying the girl ran to the car to get the gun? What if she ran to the car to get the gun, but didn't run to the car to get the gun for Meg Thee Stallion? What if she ran to the car to get the gun for fucking Tory Lanez? What if she ran to the car to get the gun from Tory Lanez? Give me 1 second. I gotta shut down these other YouTube channels. I gotta shut down these other YouTube channels real quick. Give me 1 second. I got like a ton of YouTube channels, right? And I usually live stream at the same time, but I'm gonna do something different from now on. I'm not gonna live stream at the same time. I'm gonna do something different. So give me 1 second. This is crazy that I gotta live my life like this, but it is what it is. We only gonna have one live on from now on. Let me switch that account. Close. Matter of fact, I don't got to do that. I could just turn my chat off. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to turn my chat off. Make it so nobody can't chat over here. Give me 1 second. All right, give me 1 second. I'll turn my chat off. Yeah, I just turned my chat off from now on. I'm just going to have only one channel. I could turn my chat off on all the other pages. I gotta approve you, and I don't got nobody approved. Cool. All right, one more page real quick. I'm sorry I got to do this. One more page. Give me one more page. I got one more page to do this. Give me 1 second. I just gotta do this before the show from now on. It's gaming. This is everything. So I think she got the gun for that dude. I was just thinking about that shit the other day. I was like, yo, wait, hold on. So she went to car to go get the gun. Right? I think that them two dudes was beating the women up. Them two dudes might have been beating the women up. That's what I think happened. I think them two dudes was beating the women up, man. That's what I think happened. Because if you look at Meg Thee Stallion, they showed Meg Thee Stallion with lumps on her head. So you trying to tell me Meg Thee Stallion got lumps and the other girl got beat up? I don't believe that. I think there got to be more to it. You understand? The fuck was that? It was a whole explosion outside. All right. I just do this before the show. It's not take 2 seconds. Okay, so this is Urban. So I gotta go to Urban. Gaming. So that's gaming. Give me 1 second. I just want to do this. I'd rather just get this done and I'll be able to go smooth. So nobody should be able to talk to them. Copy. There we go. Oh man, I can't wait for YouTube to finish doing the thing where they could just take all these people off of YouTube. All right, so yeah, the show is terrible. Why are you here? The show is terrible. All right, so let me get back with it. All right, so I want to say something. So hold on, I'm going to say this real quick. I think there's a good chance that Tory Lanez and his freaking bodyguard beat those 2 women up. Now, that might be another reason why Tory Lanez didn't want to take the stand. Also, just so we could be clear, that makes more sense. Just so I'm not saying that this is what happened, but did y'all see Meg Thee Stallion's injuries? Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all this. And this is once again the problem that I have with these people that call themselves on Meg Thee Stallion's side. I shouldn't have to push this. I shouldn't have to fucking I shouldn't have to say this. You people are out here and supposed to be on her team. Ambulance. You see this knot on her head? Y'all on her team. How y'all not pointing this out? Look at this knot on her head. I'm about to tell you in a minute why I'm saying all this. I'm saying all this for a reason. Look at this knot on her head. You see it? I'm trying to get the You see that knot on her head? Oh, no, you don't, because I don't have the screen open for you guys. Sheesh. There you go. You see that knot on her head? Look at that shit. You think Kelsey put that there? All of her people, every last one of her people that's out here, then they supposed to be, we got to stick up for Meg. Black. Why the hell ain't y'all show us this? Also, did they use this in court? Because if they did, why didn't I hear Lawyers for Workers talking about it? I didn't really listen to the other girl, but to the woman. But not that I didn't want to listen to the woman. I just only came across her stuff A little bit. I saw lawyers for work and stuff a lot more. So I just want to be clear. Why didn't they show us this? And if they brought this up in court, I didn't hear lawyers for workers talk about she had a big ass speed knot on her head. That's a fucking speed knot, homie. You know how you get speed knots, right? So now, when I hear that the witness said that they were all on that girl beating her up, so now, when I hear they were all on that girl beating her up, so I don't want to hear none of y'all talking about Meg this and Meg that. Y'all wasn't giving us pertinent information to the damn situation. Y'all was withholding stuff that we needed to know. Where the hell? They just hit me back. Where the fuck is this shit at? What in the hell? How they didn't tell us about this speed knot, yo? This is the first I'm hearing about, seeing or hearing about this speed knot. Yo, can somebody explain to me why the Mike Sons of the world didn't tell us about the speed knot? The Tamika Mallory's didn't tell us about the speed knot. Because at this point, if you're trying to tell me that both of these women got beat up, this is a different conversation. Tell me, oh, freaking Lee, stop making me go back to this screen. I'm gonna have to start back over. There we go. Hey, YouTube, everybody on my page, I need you to do me a favor. All Frost, all BBN people on my page. So I just got contacted. I've been in communications with YouTube. You know that page that just streams what we're streaming? Every show, I need y'all to go over there and flag them. Every single show. So go over there right now. I don't care if I give them the view. I need them to be flagged. Every single show. Every show that y'all see them over there playing what we got, I'm talking to YouTube right now. I need y'all to go flag them immediately. So could y'all go over there and flag these guys? Here, right here. I'll put could I get this link real quick? I think I could put this, I'm going to put this link. Use this link to report them. Use this link to report them. Use this link. Report them with that link. Go to that link and report them. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to report them for. They're telling me right now. Report them because my stuff is copyright protected. He's not allowed to do that. So I need y'all to go over there and report them and copyright it for removal. No. Go over there and report them. I'll put everything up for the other stuff. I need y'all to go over there and report them. You're going to go through that thing and you're going to link that video in that report. They telling me right now how to do it. So us over here, BBN over here, whenever you see any video at all where he's playing what we doing over here, you use that link and report them. Anytime. Even if you just see the video just pop up. Even if you just see the video in the stream. Every single video that you see him posting that got us, anytime you see it, go to that link and report it. Anytime. This is what YouTube is telling me right now. I'm having a conversation with them right now. You can literally just go on their page and do it to every video. You can literally just go on their page and do it to every single video, because every video is just that. They'll get so many strikes that they'll just lose their page. So just go on there and do that to every video. You understand? These is copyright strikes. They're going to get so many strikes, they're going to lose their page. So go over there and do that for every single video. Now let's look at Kelsey. Kelsey, what's her last name? Harris? If we could find her injuries real quick. I think I might be able to send them to my computer. So hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm talking to them right now. He's not supposed to do that. So whenever y'all get a chance, whenever you see any video at all, flag it and go to that link and complain. Kelsey Harris injuries after I just say Megan got shot. He was convicted, so I just put that. Maybe nope, because it's not even on the internet like that, so we can't even find him yet. Let me go see if academics got it. Give me 1 minute. Somebody got it. We gonna go find it. Give me 1 minute. Hold on, this thing right there. They about to kill this nigga. So my community could use both. Okay, to have his video stricken and taken down and pulled off of YouTube. If you see any video that he puts up where he's using our content, specifically using our content, this is the link to have the video removed. The first link is to have him flagged. That link is to have the video removed. Let me see if DJ Academic stuff this real quick. All right, I'm going to get it up on the screen bigger, so hold on. Let me do a couple of things and send it to my computer. I want y'all to be able to see it in all of its magnificence or lack of magnificence, whatever you call it. Yes, go flag them. I'm going to put that link up every damn show. Because every show, I'm going to contact him and tell him that he's I'm going to do it every show. So every show, I'm going to put that link up. This is what they said. This is what I'm going to put what she just wrote to me up so y'all can see it. So y'all can know step by step what to do. Remember, the more y'all report on this guy's page, the sooner something is gonna happen. Let me send this to the let me send this to the computer real quick. Take me a couple minutes. I want to show y'all this real quick. This shit is bananas. I still don't believe he shot Megan though. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what I believe happened. I still don't believe he shot Megan. But remember, this whole time after the conviction, even after the conviction, I've been explaining to y'all. I believe he did something, and he lost his protection from the Most High. They just sending me mad shit right now. Copy. Thank you, Cooper. Go snatch this video image up real quick. I'm gonna show it to y'all. And once we have his page taken down, like dub, he's not gonna be able to make no more YouTube pages. You understand? So we not gonna have to. They gonna have to go get a whole new person to make YouTube pages. And also, when they snatch your YouTube page like that, they don't let you back on YouTube. Like if he comes back on YouTube or somebody else's page, we could complain and get that page pulled. All right, so let me show you this image real quick. I already got to jump off of, right? I'm just gonna drag it in. All right, so here the image go right here. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I thought something. I was like, it's not working. The hell was that? No, I don't care about none of these things. Oh shoot! Hold on. They trying to sell me the stuff as you could possibly see. I think they think we trying to buy the stuff that she got on. There we go. That's super. So now look at this. What the hell happened to her leg, yo? Dragged all over the floor. Her hair got pulled out. Okay, so you see how her hair is pulled out, right? I want you to see something else real quick. You see how her hair is all fucking pulled out? So the ladies was fighting. The ladies was 100% fighting, homie. I'm going to tell you how I know. Look at Meg's head. So the ladies were 100% fighting. Look at Meg's head. Dude's not fighting and grabbing hair, man. I mean, if he's fighting and grabbing hair, I don't know what to tell you. But dude's not generally fighting and grabbing hair. She got a speed knot on one side, and on the other side, you can tell that she has some shit went on with her hair over here. It look like patches or something. Look at all of these bruises all up and down her leg. Like somebody was dragging her. Like she was getting dragged. So now, just so we could be clear, if I would have just saw bruises on her, I would have been like, yeah, Meg was whooping her ass. But when you add that to the fact that Meg got a speed knot, I think that changes the narrative. I think that changes the narrative. I don't think that girl gave Meg a speed knot. The girl can't be getting her ass whooped and be giving out speed knots at the same damn time. Tell me where I'm wrong. You think people was out here getting their ass whooped and at the same time giving out speed knots? I don't believe that's how it happens. I don't believe that's how it happens. I don't believe people getting their ass whooped and giving out speed knots at the same damn time. That's not. And also, just so we could be clear, everything that we heard, just so we could be clear, everything that we heard, everything that we heard, just so we could be clear, lends to the idea that all of them was fighting, even by the other witness. And the other witness had a point of saying at one point it looked like all three of them was ganging up on one woman. Who do you think the woman they was ganging up on? So I say all that to say this: when Tory Lanez called Kelsey, could he have been apologizing for fighting with her? Okay, so I'm gonna give a little bit more context. They said Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez had a violent relationship. They said Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez had a violent relationship. I'm going to say that again. They said Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez had a violent relationship. You put Tory Lanez in the damn title. The fuck? Okay, I ain't got time for that. So I just want to say this. We don't know exactly what happened. Once again, I got a couple more things to say pertaining to this, by the way, that's relevant. We don't know exactly what happened. We weren't there. You have to assume whenever anybody tells you the story that they telling you the side of the story that's going to make them look good, right? Sometimes people do that on purpose. Sometimes people do that by accident. Because you remember what you remember. So I say all that to say this. What if when Kelsey ran to the car, she didn't run to the car to shoot Meg? What if when Kelsey ran to the car, she ran to the car to save Meg from getting beat up? What if she ran to the car and grabbed the gun went off accidentally? And that's how Meg got hurt. And then Tory Lanez grabbed the gun and fired the gun into the air. Because then it would make sense for Tory Lanez to apologize to Kelsey. Why would it make sense? Because then Tory Lanez and his bodyguard was whooping them girls' asses to the point where one of the girls had to go get a fucking gun. Now, why they didn't say this in court is the only reason why I think this might be just a long shot. Because they didn't say this in court. And there's no reason in the world not to say this in court. Unless something else is going on. Once again, Megan was the one that was shot. She took the witness stand and was a terrible witness. Then Kelsey came on. She took the witness stand. She was a terrible witness. These were bad witnesses. I need for y'all to understand this. These were bad witnesses. These were not good witnesses. Megan Thee Stallion took the stand and didn't remember nothing. Kelsey took the stand and she was saying basically the stuff Meg was saying, some of the shit was lies. She was saying this and she was saying that. All types of stuff. Y'all could keep sending me the $1 to troll me. I don't care. You want to tell me another thing? Send another $1. For everybody that don't know what's happening, they can't talk to me right now because I have everything shut down. So what they're doing is they're sending me dollars to try to talk to me. Like, that's all they could do. Do you understand that there's something wrong with these people? I just want to say that. Now, you see all the things that we do to just try to have a sensible show. You're trying to tell me that you can't tell there's something wrong with these people? You gonna side with these? You side with these people? If you fuck with the BBN network, pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, or to the PayPal. If you're on the green team and you're in here, you please drop some frost. Let's get a little bit of frost on. It might be at least 1 or 2 people in here. So with that being said, I want to be clear about this. With that being said, I want to be clear about this. Tory Lanez quite possibly was whooping them women's asses. My question is, are they scared or ashamed to say they was getting their ass beat? Meg ain't. Meg already said she was getting her ass beat. I don't know. Looks bad for Tory. I think he's gonna win the appeal because his attorneys ain't shit. But it looks bad for Tory. Because if he really was whooping them women's asses and beating them, he needs to be canceled. Even more than because he just got convicted. Because the trial ain't shit. The trial didn't make sense. But these women got obvious injuries. And I do not think that that girl could have gave Meg that injury. By the way, this is called investigative journalism. Because I'm taking it a couple of steps deeper. And we're actually having a conversation about something no one else is talking about. As usual. But give it a couple of days, other people will start talking about it. Because we the BBN network. Right? Just give it a couple of days, other people will start talking about it. Copy? Just give it a couple of days. Because you're making a point. And when I tell you some of them other dudes is going to want to sound smart, they're going to want to sound smart. That's why they copy up what we say. Because they want to sound smart. They didn't think of it. We thought of it. We on point. We on point. This is usually when I start feeling a little depressed, because this is another time that we talking about something that ain't nobody else talking about, and we all know everybody gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna get anything out of bringing this up, like nothing. Like I'm literally helping other people do their job. Why? I'm gonna be right about this. Other people are gonna talk about it. But when I say it, it's going to be said that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm scamming or I'm wrong. Think about all of the things over here we say first. We say a lot of things first. Let's just be clear. We say a lot of shit first over here. It's not even close. Could you make it so you can't accept? Yeah, you can, right? Hold on. I want to make it so I cannot accept any person asking for anything. So I don't. There we go. Boom. So now y'all can't talk to me at all. There you go. Um, I'm thinking we getting back to Young Thug. Hold on, I'm gonna put a question up. Nobody shouldn't be able to talk on this. So since somebody can talk on this, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna close that whole chat. I'm gonna close that whole live out. That's why I gotta contact YouTube to figure out how to do this. It just don't make sense that I gotta go through all of this in a fucking minute. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Pay attention. Pay attention. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. Pay attention. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. There's a good chance that Tory Lanez whooped Meg Thee Stallion's ass. I do not believe he shot her. I don't even think he fired the gun when she got injured. But with the new context that it seems like we're getting, it does seem like there's a good chance that that girl ran to that car to get that gun, and she didn't run to the car to get the gun from Meg. She ran to the car to get the gun to get the niggas off of Meg. I don't know though. I'm not sure. Because everybody is telling a different weird ass story. Meg's story sounds one way, her story sounds another way, and the witness story sounds another way. The only thing I'm trying to contextualize is why would Tory Lanez apologize to Kelsey? That don't make sense if Meg Thee Stallion is the individual that got injured. But it does make sense if, besides the injury that Meg Thee Stallion got, something Tory Lanez did caused for them both to get injured, Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey. That makes sense. Gaming. Let's close down the gaming. I'll just in the future just upload after the fact. That might even help the page better if I upload after the fact. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start uploading after the fact. That might even help the page better. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. This is crazy that a person gotta live like this. Like, this is bananas. So I think that there's a good chance that he put hands on the women, and that's what he was apologizing for. If y'all think that that's what was going on, hit up. If y'all think that that's a chance, well, I guess nobody can do it right now. Let me ask the question. I put it in the poll. It's like I hit one. Chance. I think there's a chance Tory Lanez beat up both of them. I think he beat up both those women, man. I think he beat up both of those women. I think that not necessarily beat up. Nah, he beat them up because Meg Thee Stallion had a huge ass speed knot on her head. Now I understand why Meg Thee Stallion. Like now, listening and hearing, I didn't want to do this or I didn't want to do that because she was scared about what would happen to Tory. Okay, I'm here with you on that now. If you're also telling me, just so we can be clear, if you're also telling me if you're also telling me that there's a good chance that I just think it gives it more validity. I think that they're just hiding in line about a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't think that's helping their case. So they lying about it a lot. So I just don't think that that's helping their case. That's just my opinion. But it didn't matter because the nigga ended up getting caught anyway. The nigga ended up getting sent to jail anyway. But I think more than anything else, I think that that's what it is, though. I'm doing the thing as obvious. Sheesh. I'm about to talk about Young Thug in a second. Boom. Alright, sort that, bro. From now on, we're just gonna replay them. I just play them on the replay on other pages. So it ain't no big deal to me. I don't need more than one live stream. I'm gonna put the live stream on. Oh man, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a different thing. Anyway. I want to get back to the Young Thug thing. So I want to get back to the Young Thug thing if y'all don't mind. So just to be mindful, Megan Thee Stallion had the big ass speed knot on her head, and the other girl looked like she was all effed up, like bad. You understand what I'm saying? Like she got, like they was dragging her on the concrete. So I do believe that her and Megan Thee Stallion was fighting. And while her and Megan Thee Stallion was fighting, and they started breaking them up because Megan Thee Stallion was dragging her all over the place, I believe they had to beat Megan Thee Stallion ass to get her up off of the other girl. Then when they got her up off of her, homegirl then went to the vehicle and grabbed the gun. But I don't think she necessarily grabbed the gun for Megan at that point. I think she might have grabbed the gun for a different reason. The gun goes off, bam. Megan gets injured. Tory Lanez goes and he's fighting her for the gun. And therefore the gun gets shot up in the air. And I'm starting to think that that might be what happened. I don't know. We have to have more stuff coming out. Once again, these are some of the worst witnesses. I'm not talking about the dude in the house. I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Kelsey. These are two of the worst witnesses I've ever seen. These guys, you can tell they're lying. With that being said, let's get back to Young Thug real quick, because that's what the show is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about Young Thug. That's why most of y'all here. I want to say something real quick, and I want to be clear. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. Young Thug is not coming home. Copy? For everybody that want Young Thug to come home, for everybody that say we need more of that Thugger music, he's not coming home. They're locking him up and they keep him. That was always the plan. Now, one thing that I think that they are trying to do is go after bigger fish. And I believe the only way they could get those bigger fish is if they get Young Thug. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to go after people in the rap industry that funnel money to the rappers, that funnel money to the streets. You understand? I'm going to say that again. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going after people in the rap industry that funnel money to the rappers, and then the rappers funnel money to the streets. Because all money that get funneled to the streets, what happens with that? That ends up in some way or another becoming part of some kind of drugs and guns and violence, right? So the government wants money to stop being funneled to the street, allegedly, right? They don't really want money to stop being funneled to the streets. They want a different thing. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you about economy real quick. So I actually have a book that I wrote, right? This part hasn't been uploaded, but there's a part where I have a king, and the king is talking to a magistrate, a sheriff who's going to be turned into a magistrate. He's going to whatever. So they're having a conversation, and the magistrate is talking to the king, and basically he's asking him why there's so many poor right next to the castle. He's like, other kingdoms have their poor usually spread out far, like, you know, you're poor, and so they got you way far away from the castle because they don't want, you know, the castle to look bad. This particular king explains to him. He says, look, the reason why we have the poor is because the poor serves a purpose. In America, black people are accused of being the poorest demographic, right? We got $1.7 billion spending power. It's not that we're poor, it's that we're bad with money management. You get it? So basically, just so we could be clear, when the king is talking to dude, the king is basically telling him that by keeping people close to the kingdom, inside of the kingdom, that money runs through them like water, that helps fuel the entire economy. You understand? For people that don't get what I'm saying, there's a reason why they don't get the drugs out of our neighborhoods. Our neighborhoods are purposely constructed to have the drugs in them. You understand? They have our neighborhoods constructed to keep the drugs in them. And that's why there's places you could go where you could smoke a blunt, right? Obviously, we're not talking about New York City no more, but previously we could have been. That's why there's places that you could go, or you used to be able to go in New York City, because I could speak about New York City more than anywhere else, where you could smoke weed right on that corner. I mean, nobody gonna say nothing. Even if the police see you, they're not gonna say nothing. But you go down 2 blocks and you just rolling up a blunt, whoop, whoop, and they pulling up on you. There's a reason for that. You understand? When you're in one of those neighborhoods that they're not supposed to have high crime. Okay, so we're going to talk about statistics for one moment. So you do understand that if a neighborhood is an affluent neighborhood, they also want that neighborhood to be known to have low crime, because low crime makes the property value go up. So whenever you have a lot of crime going on somewhere, a lot of arrests going on somewhere, that makes the property value go down. You do understand this, right? This is a thing, you know? Okay, copy. So when you're in those neighborhoods, that's affluent neighborhoods, they don't really want to arrest you, money. They just want you to leave if you're doing some shit you're not supposed to be doing. That's why you could be in the wrong neighborhood, and it's an affluent neighborhood, and you be doing the wrong thing, and the motherfuckers will mess with you. They'll do all of the things, but they'll probably drive you out the neighborhood or tell you to leave the neighborhood and won't arrest you because you're too far away from the bad neighborhoods. And they're going to have to count that as an arrest in an affluent neighborhood where they want to act like there's no crime. So once again, they might be going after the record labels that's funneling money to the rappers who's funneling money to the streets. Don't be surprised, and I'm not trying to put people's names out there because I know the rappers be like, why y'all be saying our names? Y'all be trying to, when you hear me say a rapper name, it's me kind of trying to get a rapper a warning. Don't be surprised if they're going to be on Lil Durk back late soon. And the reason why I say that is Lil Durk keep pulling up to the hood and giving a nigga $1 million here, $100,000 there, another $1 million here. Once again, they might be going after the record label execs that's funneling money to the rappers, and then those rappers are funneling money to the streets. And when the money gets funneled to the streets, of course, it turns into guns, drugs, and death. Period. That's just what it is. Why is that such a big deal why is that such a big deal in Young Thug's situation? I tell you why it's such a big deal in Young Thug's situation. I tell you right why it's a big deal. Because that's why they going after Thug. For funneling money to the streets. Because by him funneling money to the streets, he's encouraging the guns and the violence. So they catch Young Thug, they make YSL a gang. They say that YSL was part of a racketeering network. So what about the people paying YSL? What about the record labels that YSL was signed to? If you're trying to tell me that YSL is a racketeering, what about the dudes that's giving YSL money? They're gonna have to open their books. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna get a warrant for the books if they're going after somebody, right? Once again, if you would like to comment, you're gonna have to join the green team. We need to keep our chat clean. I have no problem with trolling, but the things that go on here, that's not allowing for me to have a peace of mind. So you have to be green team. If you don't want to be green team, that's cool. You could just sit in here, hit the like button, and enjoy the show. If you want to comment, you could always just do a drop. But you could just join the green team. It's $5 a month, $10 a month, or $50. But you could join at $5, or you could join at $10. I want to have peace of mind. I'm not evil. I'm not a bad person. And I don't do the whole wanting to be involved in hate. I don't want to be a part of that. You understand? So I want to have peace of mind, and I want to give y'all better content. And I want to just have a better life and just look at life better and be positive and the reason why I'm so stressed is because I'm not a negative person. And I'm surrounded by negativity. So I'm trying to remove some of the negativity. I'm not a negative person at all. Like, not even a little bit. So I'm trying to remove all the negativity. So if you want to comment, you're going to have to join the green team. If you're saying you don't want to join the green team, so you're going to leave the page, that's insane. Because you could just sit here and listen to what we have to say. If you want to communicate, you're going to have to join the green team. Because I don't want to do this. All right? I don't know. I'm a human being. Like, I'm a human being, my nigga. I don't want to have to deal with Satanists every time I get on the internet. It don't make sense. Every time I get on the internet, I got to deal with people that worship Satan. You can't tell me they don't worship Satan. I don't want to deal with it. I'll put a link down there if somebody would like to come up here. That's about it. I've discussed everything that I... Wait, what? Oh, the other chat's ended. Yeah, so I've discussed everything that I was going to discuss. I would generally right now ask y'all if there's anything that y'all want to talk about, but obviously we really can't do that right now. If you are a green team and there's something that you want to talk about, put it in the chat. Yo, this lady is right here talking about people doing human trafficking on the train, my dude. She said that two dudes was basically, and this is the dude, she got him on camera, was basically sending signals to each other and trying to follow her on the train, yo. She had to ask somebody to walk her to her car. Because they were following, oh man. That's crazy. And Benjamin Cumberbatch might have to play, Benjamin Cumberbatch's family owned slaves. I generally assume that if you are Caucasian, your family owned slaves at some point during Earth. Or if you're alive, I'm pretty sure all of our families owned slaves at some point during Earth. I'm pretty sure they're trying to say he owned slaves that had to do with America, or during the slavery part that we always upset about. And I think people are upset about the American slavery also because the slavery that happened around the time that this was going on in America, that's probably some of the worst slavery in the history of the world because they actually had laws on how you had to treat your slaves in some area, or not laws, but certain shit just wasn't acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like you would look down on if you treated your slaves a certain terribleness. You understand what I'm saying? In not in America and not in during that time in the 1800s and 1700s. I'm talking about way further back, like in the 600s and 400s. You could just read a book. They really do hide a lot of shit from us in books, like for real, for real. Like they don't hide it, but there's a really a lot of shit in books. Niggas need to really start reading books, for real, for real. I don't know. Hey, Sebastian Tompkins, you still in here? Because you're the only person I know that's probably green team in here. Sebastian Tompkins, you still in here? Do y'all remember these sneakers? I think they were called the Revolutions. Those was we called them the Mark Jacksons when I was growing up. I had these in high tops. It was like hand me downs. I got them from somebody else. Those were my first like basketball sneakers that I had. That I was like, and they had, and the high top ones had the strap on the top. These are the first basketball sneakers that I had that I really felt comfortable in, and I was like, I really felt that was the shit. I had the Mark Jacksons. I got them from like I got it from somebody. I wasn't getting new sneakers back then. All of my shit was hitting me down. It's cool though. Wakanda Forever is set to start streaming Friday, January 20th on Disney Plus. Okay. Like one freaking superstar's picture, and then they send everybody that posts the damn superstar. Now you got to see all of their pictures on fucking YouTube. The shit is bananas. As a superstar, I like the picture. Now YouTube, every time somebody posts a picture, YouTube sends the damn shit to me. What in the heck, man? Don't even make sense. Shit is bananas. Shit is bananas, man. Shit don't be making sense. You be doing with that shit. Sorry about that. I'm doing it. Sorry about that. I was doing the thing. Not for nothing. The fact that people don't generally comment in my show makes it so much easier for me to like make it so only green team could comment because don't nobody talking here anyway, right? Like if people actually talked in here, I would be like, I probably won't do it. But nobody don't talk in here anyway. Yeah, I talk to the same 7 or 8 people every week, mostly. Not complaining. I'm just saying. It's just as a factual statement. Talk to the same 7 or 8 people every week. Yo, they got a new thing? Oh, since I got members only chat on, the join button is right there. Like, oh shoot, that's lit. So since I got members only chat on, the join button is right there, but it's only like that on Android. It's not like that on it's not like that over here, right? Nah, it's not like that over here. It's only like that on Android. What the fuck is Instagram like that for though? I mean, why is the iPhone like that? Why is the iPhone like that? What the fuck is up with that? Niggas is weird. I don't know. I'm kind of ready to go. I don't got much more to say about this. I got everything out I wanted to get out. I would generally right now I say if there's anything y'all guys want to talk about, which I usually don't have nothing y'all want to talk about anyway, so it don't matter. I don't know. I got anything I can bullshit about, or that's it? Because not for nothing, I could use some food. I could go. I'm kind of hungry. I kind of want to go eat. I can go eat and relax. I slept a lot, so I should be ready to go tomorrow. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I get off and work on some content. I get up and work on some content to upload tomorrow. Sometimes I do that shit. I just get off and I work on content and I upload the shit the next day. Maybe I get off and work on some content. I don't know. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I do that a lot, by the way. I used to do it more. Just get off. I ain't doing nothing. So I get off and go work on some content. Also, I gotta send out some shout out to real quick. Shout out to I don't want to say the person's name, but shout out to Homegirl that reached out. I am going to be sending you our shot sheet for our prices. Matter of fact, why don't I send them now? I send you our prices now. Why don't I ask specifically? I don't know what they need. Hold on. Also, we got a show coming up in February in Syracuse. We have a show coming up in February in Syracuse. Also, we might start having a show up in Syracuse once a month. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously, I got to wait and see what they're doing. We have a show coming up in Syracuse in February. We're going to be having a lot more shows sooner. And those shows are big. Those shows are my rent. Put it like that. One of those shows is my rent plus. You understand? And we're going to possibly have start having those shows at least once a month. One of those shows is my rent plus. Be honest with you, in a minute, it's going to be like my rent 2 or 3 times plus. You understand what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. We good. I'm looking for this shit right here. I need to put up a he knows that dude too. I'm trying to find her fucking page. What the heck, man? There's a page. Here we go. What's her phone number? Okay, we'll go her email. I'm gonna send her a invite. She wanna come pull up. Sheesh. Did you want one? Gmail? Okay, bye. Okay, space bar. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, this motherfucker email. We're gonna try to get home. Let me text her. We're gonna try to get homegirl to pull up, so she can tell us more about. Because we're about to get. Apparently, they want to hire me to do some promo and a couple of other things, for some rappers. So she was contacting me. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Maybe work out. Maybe it don't. We gotta see what happens. But it looks like a good look. It looks like a good look. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get some people up in here. Hold on. Let me see if I get some people. I mean, y'all could just leave. I mean, I'm just hitting some people up. I'm not really doing nothing. There's nothing to do. I did all the conversing I was going to do. Oh yeah, this guy. He was like, so. Oh, let me tell you what they was trying to do to me. So some dude hit me up. And he was like, "Yo, I want you to do promo." So he told me the name of the records. So once he told me the name of the records, I was like, "Yeah, this is not real, right?" But you know, I say whatever. Deleted accounts can't be contacted. The dude went and deleted the account. Yeah, see, I ain't fuck with you niggas like that. Niggas stay over there. See if we can get some more years. Oh, I have his email. Oh no, let me see. Sheesh. No, it's not that. It's I just saw that was it. All right, I don't remember the freaking email. All right, we're gonna see if any of these people I just sent is gonna pull up. Maybe, maybe not. Only seeing one of them be able to even respond back to me. Also, we don't know where he's at. He might be in a studio session. So basically, for everybody that don't know, we have some rappers that we're gonna be getting in contact with. That's supposed to be pulling up to the page with their music and everything else. So everything should be fine. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's probably going to be a little bumpy about another month and maybe a month, not even maybe a month, month and a half at the most. It might be a little bit bumpy, but we're literally at the other end of the tunnel, like literally. And I want to appreciate everybody that reached out the other day. And the fact that so many people reached out and literally was like, see, the problem is, like when you know something's bad and then you tell somebody like that's a terrible thing, and then that person act like it's not a big deal. But then when you talk to anybody else about it, people are like, yo, that shit is evil. That's basically, you understand what I'm saying? So, uh, shout out to the people that hit me up. Shout out to the people that just hit me up. Shout out to people that decided that I was worth speaking to. Shout out to them. Shout out to the people that don't want me to I don't know how to say it. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't think of how to say it. I'm ready to eat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh shit, numbers went up. I thought I can't ask y'all what y'all want to talk about. The numbers went up. I was about to get all the way off, but our numbers went up a little, so I guess I'll stay on and say random shit for a little while. I don't really got nothing to talk about. I talked about what I want to talk about. Young Thug situation. I told y'all that they after him, they're not after anybody else. Everything that they just did proved it. They're ready to let niggas out of jail for everything. But they just want Young Thug. Young Thug is done. It's a wrap. I believe that they want Young Thug because to get Young Thug allows for them to step up a ladder and be able to get another thing. So that's usually how they work. You understand what I'm saying? Usually they're trying to get a thing, arrest a person, put a person in prison, get a person convicted, and then go after another person. Whenever you're talking about situations like Young Thug, where there's an organization, and the organization has some kind of they have a structure. You understand what I'm saying? So I believe, and I could be wrong. Obviously, this is just what I believe. I believe that they want to catch Young Thug because by catching Young Thug and then saying that, and I've been telling you this is nothing new. I'm saying this off the rip. By catching Young Thug and putting Young Thug in prison, what they actually do is they allow themselves to turn anybody that was doing business with Young Thug. Now they get to look into their books because they're saying that Young Thug he's in trouble for racketeering, right? If he's convicted of racketeering, right? That means that they have to look at where he was getting his money from, right? And they have to look at where his money was going out to, right? That might allow for them to be able to open up the books of those individuals, right? Don't forget, 50 Cent won't even get on the phone with somebody that he thinks has their line tapped. You want to know why? Because if you get on the phone with somebody that has a tapped line and you say something, you might be able to get you. They might be able to then go get your line tapped. You understand? I'm gonna say this again. 50 Cent won't even get on the phone with a nigga that he believes is that the feds got their line tapped. And just so you know, all these dudes that sign deals, their line will be tapped during the duration of their probation. You do know this, right? Pardon me. I don't know if, well, just so we can be clear, at the federal level, that's usually what happens. I'm not sure if it's going to be at the state level, but generally speaking, When you make a deal with the federal government, yeah, that they're also saying that they have they can go into anything that you own at any given time, including your phone. You understand? So when you're on probation, you're really just a prisoner that gets to live at home. You understand? That's really what you are. You're a prisoner, but we got too many people in the prison, and we're gonna allow for you to be in prison at home. That's why you have a curfew. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, you still don't really have rights. Remember, they could violate you for nothing. You could just walk in and they could just decide, you know what? You're violated. You're screwed. You understand? I say all that to say they have complete control over you. So these dudes that signing those deals and they going on probation, if you call them, the feds, whoever that state officials, they on the line with you. You texting somebody, yeah, they see those texts. You texting that person. So what happens is you call somebody that got their phone jacked. They got their phone line, whatever the hell, tapped. You say the wrong thing. Now your phone is tapped. You don't even know it. And that's why 50 Cent told Tekashi don't call him. And that's also why 50 Cent told the other dude don't call him. Because once you work with the police, once you work with the feds and you on probation, all that shit, they got your shit tapped, my dude. And there is no, you're not going to help them. Because they can just violate you at any moment. Just facts, man. Nothing but facts. So I don't think Thug getting out. I don't think there's a chance. I don't even think there's a little chance. And I think he know. Now the big question is this. Why do they got such a hard on for Thug? I don't see them taking the same approach with a YF and Lucci. I don't see them taking this approach with other rappers when they get locked up in fucking Atlanta. Why in the hell? What in the hell is going on? Why are they so? Why they got such a hard on for this dude? Just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody enjoy you. Oh, last thing, I gotta go over the Tory thing, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Also, just so we can be clear, Tory Lanez, they had photos released of Kelsey and Meg Thee Stallion the night of the incident. Meg Thee Stallion got speed knot, yo. Kelsey looked like she was dragged over concrete. I think there's a good chance, and I'm not saying that this happened, but I think that there's a good chance that Tory Lanez might have whooped that girl's ass. Him and his bodyguard. And just so we could be clear, I'm not saying he whooped her ass because he was like, I'm going to go whoop her ass. I'm saying the two women were fighting. They were trying to break the fight up. You know how hard it is for a little guy to break a fight up between two big people? Now we're going to end this jump off right here. Oh, yeah, y'all can hit the like button if y'all want. I appreciate that. Do you think there's a chance Tory Lanez beat up both the women? 66% said no, 22% said yes, and 11% said 50-50. Sheesh. %11 said 50-50. I think there's a good chance that Tory Lanez whooped that. Look, Megan Thee Stallion is. Hold on. Let's look at her stats real quick. How tall height and weight making the style. They probably lie about both. She's only 5'10". I don't know. She got to be taller than 5'10". They lying. They lying. She got to be taller than 5'10". 148 pounds. They lying. They lying. They are lying. That's a lie. I don't believe none of that. That does not look like fucking 148 fucking pounds at 5'9". That's bananas. You trying to tell me she's 5'9" and she weigh 148 pounds? Hell no. Hell no. I want to ask y'all a question real quick. Oh, hell no. $5'9", 148? Hell no. Hell no. There's no way. I don't believe it. I weigh more than 148 pounds. They just got that there, so that's a lie. I don't believe that. I don't care what nobody say. I don't believe that. I'm gonna have to see her step on the scale and get measured myself. I'm not gonna believe that. I need to at least stand next to her. Okay, hold on. Let's some people. Okay, name some people she was standing next to real quick. Meg Thee Stallion, Moneybagg Yo. Looking at the difference. I'm looking at the height difference, okay? Also, remember, women sometimes wear heels. I get that. Looking at the height difference. And we'll go see how tall Moneybagg Yo is. You know what? This might be a better one. Even though you know she has on heels right here. But I don't know that guy's name. Party or some stupid shit. Right, this Moneybagg Yo, right? He kind of tall, though. They got him at 5'11". How? So hold on. They got him at 5'11". Listen. They got him at 5'11", and they got her at 5'10", right? There's no way they would be that different in the fucking height if that's true. Remember, he's not wearing heels. Maybe she can wear heels, but he's not. That's not an inch difference. He got on heels. Like, what's going on here? Just so y'all know, that's not an inch difference either. She not no 5'9". Money bag, yo, 5. I don't know. I think they just lying on all this shit. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe that's their heights. I don't know. Anyway, in any regard, Tory Lanez is like 5'2", or 5'4", or some shit, right? So there was this bodega that used to be across the street from where I used to live at when I was on 165th in the Grand Concourse. So I used to go there to buy heroes all the time. They had a toaster oven, and they used to heat the hero up in the toaster oven. So they cut the hero, boom. They put the mayo, boom. They put the cheese, boom. They put the cheese on one side. They put the meat on the other side. They put it in the toaster oven. They bring it out, and they put the tomatoes and whatever else they put. And so I'm going to tell you the weirdest thing. I ate the hero all the time. And every time I ate the hero, I got in my brain like I was eating peas. You know, like green peas. Like peas, like green peas, which I don't like. But I ate the hero all the time. The hero only cost like, I think, how much was the hero? Like $2, $2.50. Like the hero was dumb cheap. It was like $2, $2.50 at this time. Like $2.50, $3 at this time. I used to eat the hero all the time. It was cheap. But I could afford. I used to, and I'm not gonna lie to you. There was weeks where I had that hero for dinner every day out of the week. Like there was weeks where every day out of the week I had that hero for dinner. And I'm not saying that as I couldn't have had anything else. I mean, a couple of those days it was probably just gonna be the hero. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is I really like those heroes. I really like those heroes. When I like something, I just like that thing. That's all they saying he is. And they're saying he's 5'7". This shit is a lie. Oh, he claims to be 5'7". 5'3", 120 pounds. So let's say she is 5'9", and she's 148 pounds, which I don't agree with. He's 5'3" at 120 pounds. I don't even think he weighs 120 pounds, to be honest with you. He looks really small. So he's 5'3" at 120 pounds. What makes you think he wouldn't have had to be violent with her to make her get up off of that girl? He would have had to kick her ass to get her up off that girl. He would have had to kick her ass. Then how else is he gonna get her up off the girl? I did all that to say that shit. They lying about these heights though. She about 6 foot though. She about 6 foot, 6 foot. I never seen her in person, so what the fuck do I know? But she looks like she about 6 foot. How tall is this guy? What the fuck? Okay, so he's 6'5", right? Even with heels, man, that's too close. If she's 5'9", are you trying to tell me she got 6-inch heels on, 5-inch heels on? That looks a little bit closer, but I'm telling you right now, that's not 5'9" to 6'5", yo. think they lying about her height. I just don't know why they would lie about her height. She's Megan Thee Stallion. Like, why would you lie about her height? Okay, so right there, those are about 3-inch heels right there, right? Those are about 3-inch heels, right? And look how close they are in height. She is not 5'9". He's stooping down a little. She is not 5'9", man. I've had to guard people. Jordan is 6'6", homie. I've had to guard people. I'm 5'9", 5'10". On a good, if I go to the chiropractor and have them do the shit to my back so my spine go all the way straight, I'm about 6 foot. I just work hard labor my whole life, so my spine ain't all the way straight. You understand? I'm about 6 foot. If I go to a chiropractor and them niggas do all of this shit to straighten my spine back out, I'm 6 foot. Copy? I'm 5'10", 5'9", 5'10" as of right now. But if I go get my spine straightened out, I'm 6 foot, homie. All of us, that happens, by the way, for everybody that don't know. Most of us, if we go to a chiropractor and get our spine and everything straightened out, we'll probably be about 1 inch or 2 inches taller. For everybody that don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Like, our spines ain't straight, my nigga. Our spines is all crooked. Especially now with social media. A lot of us has that. I don't really got it bad or nothing like that. But a lot of us have that hunch like that, especially since social media, because you're always looking at your phone like this. You understand what I'm saying? Our spines ain't straight. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need those. He probably had to jump on that girl and really get physical with her in order to for whatever the hell that situation was. And that's just what I believe. I believe that he jumped on her, got super physical with her, whatever that situation was, and just had to go. That's what it is. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I am hungry. I'm pretty sure y'all want to get out of here. I'm just rambling about most of this stuff. What I mean by rambling is I'm just having a, what do you call that? It's like we're just doing a think tank right now. I mean, I'm not saying anything that I consider to be wrong. And I'm not saying anything that I'm not saying anything that I don't believe to be valid or that I can't back up. I don't know who that is. You gotta show your face, homie. You gotta show your face. I can't see in the black. That's all black over there. I can't see that. I ain't letting you up if I can't see your face. So it is what it is. I got weirdos that stalk me. I'm not letting nobody up that I can't see their face. It's time to get some girls in here. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not sure who this is. I'm assuming they're gonna come up and I might have to just throw them real quick. I think this is that dude that comes up here and he's just never. I don't know. Let's just give him 2 seconds to see who it is.
Hey, I was gonna say about Megan's height, bro. She's 5'10".
She 5'10".
Yeah, according to she had a little biography on the Wikipedia, and it said that she got the name Megan Stallion due to her height of 5'10" and it said something about her curvaceous body and height of 5'10". So that's Wikipedia. That's just what it says under her bio. As you read about her personal life, she got that nickname from being 5'10".
And when did you get this nickname?
This was when she first started rapping, like 2000.
Oh, I got this nickname when she was about 16 years old.
No, she was 18 when she got the nickname. 18,
okay.
19.
Okay. She got the name when she was about 16 years old. I know the story.
Okay.
What happened was she was full. Boys, men, grown men, was calling her a stallion. And she did not know her mother or her grandmother. Her grandmother told, dude, you gotta turn down in the background. I said you gotta turn me down in the background, and he jumped out of the whole chat. What the hell? He had to turn the show down in the background because we were reverberating. Y'all all heard it. All I did was say he had to turn me down in the background. He left the whole chat. I don't understand people. Anyway, just so we could be clear, I believe she was about 16, maybe 17. Let's say she was 18 years old. How long when do you think people stop growing? Let's say she was 19 years old. How about that? Let's just say she was 19 years old, right? Generally, when do people stop growing? Do you understand these straw man arguments that people are always trying to make with me? Like, they don't really have a real valid argument. You understand what I'm saying? And you notice that they can't never answer anything that I say. This shit is bananas. I'm going to tell you. All right, hold on. I'm assuming he was with those guys because I said he had to turn down the background, but I assume he couldn't turn back down the background because he was doing some other weirdo shit. All right, let's take a minute. Females usually reach a Dell height around 14, 15. However, this can vary. Okay. After menstruation starts, it's typically to grow another 2 to 7 in height, and also. Okay. Well, could I just say something about the elephant in the room real quick? A 5'9" woman wouldn't be a stallion. Lots of women are 5'9". That was the second part of my argument. The first part of my argument was she was only about 16. She could have grew a little bit longer, a little bit taller, if that's what it is, right? That's one. The second part of my argument was this, just so we could be clear. You don't generally call a woman that's 5'9" a stallion. That's not tall. That's average height. Why would you call somebody of average height a stallion? 5'9", 5'10", that's average height. Third thing I was going to say is this. Literally, Wikipedia, I can go on Wikipedia right now and change whatever that thing is that you just saw. And make it something else. It's Wikipedia. That's why generally when you saw me looking for the height, I'll show you what I was doing. So he's looking for Megan Thee Stallion height, right? Show you what I was doing. Right, it said 5'10", right? So right there we see 5'10", but what is this? This is Wikipedia, right? Wikipedia, right? But we go down here to this other thing, it says 5'10" again, right? So I said, all right, we got 2 points of reference, but and then I came down to over here just so we could be clear when we was looking at it, and I believe I hit another one. So I checked more than one area. We go back in the show, obviously. We could go back to the show. Also, if you notice, I checked more than one area and I didn't say what the name of the area I checked was. The reason being is I already checked 3 areas. Why would I need to tell you the name of the area? Also, right here it says 168. Then we have the other one said 148. Then we go to the other one and the other one said 148. I think it was this one. But we didn't go in last time. Let's go in. I think they said 148, right? Let's see what they said. This is Wikipedia. Sheesh. They just, everything else except for the thing I'm asking for, right? Copy. This is Wikipedia, so this is what you read. I was looking for the height. I was looking for the weight. Just so we could, just so I could show you, because people will go look for the thing that backs up what they're trying to say. I don't do that. Now, I believe this is Wikipedia. It says 149 motherfucking pounds here, right? And then we go down here and they say she's 168 pounds. So who we believe? Wikipedia's don't even sound like it makes sense. That girl don't look like she weigh 148 pounds. So if we could all look at Megan and see she don't look like she weigh 148 pounds, why would you believe the people that said that she weigh 148 pounds when they tell you that she's 5'9", 5'10"? So they lie to you about one thing. Everybody's saying 5'10". I still don't believe it. I don't think she's. I still don't. I don't understand how she could get. Look, they saying 148 over here too. By the way, so Wikipedia ain't the only one that's saying 148. This is what I mean by like how y'all guys don't go get more than one reference. How can you call yourself somebody who debate and you go and you only get one reference? You debating a person, but you only get one reference. The word stallion, which means beauty. What the fuck? And they saying she weigh up. So you got to understand, these people say anything. If you would have came here first, you would have told me she weighed 114 pounds. You understand? Because he wouldn't have looked nowhere else. You understand? Hold on. This site is terrible. I don't think that site is good. I think she might be a little bit taller than 5'10", but they're saying that she's 5'10". Like, you know how when you play basketball in the NBA, they used to say Charles Barkley was his height. He wasn't. You know, Charles Barkley ain't 6'9". You know, he's like 6'6", some shit. 6'5", 6'6". They used to say Charles Barkley was 6'9". You understand what I'm saying? So I think they're changing her height because she's a woman and to make her a little bit shorter and to make her a little bit lighter. But in reality, she's actually a little bit taller and she's carrying a little bit more than they're saying. That's what I think is happening. Which is a thing that they do in sports and shit like that. Like how when what's his dude name? They got him at 6'6" now, right? You see how they got Barkley at 6'6"? See how right now they got Barkley at 6'6", right? I'm gonna leave that there. Boom. Now watch this. I'm gonna go show you what they was listing Barkley as, or should I just go do a Barkley basketball card? How about that? Let's see if we could get the back of the card real quick, where they have the height. Should I write back of? Like that. I had these cards. These are the cards I used to get. Shit, you can't really see it. Hold on. Can't really see it. That's why I wanted to go to the Lakers versus Celtics bullshit. Can't really see it. It does look like it says 6'6" right there, but you can't really see it. It looked like it says 6'4" also. It looked like it says 6'6" right there. I'm telling you should list this nigga at 6'9", man. He said something about it. Did they list him at 6'9" on the cards too? I'm just assuming that they did. They should list him at 6'9", man. Charles, John Starks, that's another guy. They used to list John Starks at 6'5". John Starks is 6'3". All right, we're gonna try the Lakers versus Celtics. Rosters, video game. Oh, fuck Wikipedia. I think I'm gonna have the Wikipedia. The fuck is this? Oh, this is actual what's going on now. All right. Lakers versus Celtics video game 76ers roster. I have to check the fucking assholes that care about this shit, huh? That's why. What's the one that came out after Lakers versus? Okay, here we go. Sheesh. Charles Barkley. All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna be searching for this stupid shit forever. Charles Barkley is 6'6". They used to list him as 6'9". Got him listed as 6'6" there too. So they was listing him 6'9" somewhere. I don't know if it was just on television or what, but they used to list this nigga as 6'9". I promise you. Let's just write Charles Barkley listed at 6'9". Listed at wrong height. Right? Six NBA players who listed heights dramatically dropped. Oh, okay, so that's what it was. 6'5", 6'4". So he's 6'4", and they said he was 6'6". So that's what it was. So he's 6'4", but they listed him as 6'6". That's what it was. I could tell you another person right off the top of my head. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett is over 7 foot, but he used to get listed as 6'10" because he didn't want to play center. Isaiah Thomas, they listed him at 5'9". He is not 5'9". Chris Paul is not 6 foot. Kemba Walker is not 6'1". I know that for a fact. Dwight Howard is not 6'11". They got him, he's 6'9". What y'all gotta understand is when I'm having these conversations, I'm referencing a lot of different shit. I'm not just talking to you to be talking to you about a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm referencing so much information that I already have in my brain. You understand? If you notice, whenever we bring something up and I'm talking about something and I go look for it, I'm usually in the ballpark. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't believe that's her height. I believe they got her height listed differently. Can I be wrong? Absolutely, I could be wrong. This is an opinion. And I don't believe that's her height. And I'm ready to eat. Do you believe Megan Thee Stallion is 5'9" and 148 pounds? 11 people voted. 45% said yes, 45% said no, and 9% said 50-50. I don't. First of all, just so we could be clear, if you think she's 148 pounds, you might have some neurological problems. If you believe she's 148 pounds, so that's bananas. You might not know what 148 pounds look like, and that's cool if you don't know. A lot of people don't know what she is. I don't know what to tell you. If you think she's 148 pounds, that's bananas. That's bananas. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'm hungry. Everybody just have a good night. Go do the things you do. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Grown Sparmers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.